So guys, welcome to our channel once again. In today's video, we have here these 10 questions to answer on the topic concept of living. So guys, this video will be about the tissues and supporting system. So ensure to stay till the end of this video. So let's go ahead and start with the first question here. It says, muscles are attached to bones by means of A. Tendons, B. Ligaments, C. Nerves, D. Cartilage. So guys, the tendons help to attach muscles to bones, and that's the answer to this question, option A. So let's go ahead and consider the next question, guys. That's question number 2 here. It says, the part labeled II in the diagram is the A. Epidermis, B. Xylem, C. Phloem, D. Cortex. So guys, the answer to this question here is option D, and that's the cortex. So let's go ahead and consider the next question. That's question number 3 here. It says, which of the following tissues does not offer support in plants? We have A. Xylem, B. Collenchyma, C. Sclerenchyma, and D. Meristem. So guys, the answer to this question is option D here. That's the meristem. So options A. Xylem, B. Collenchyma, and D. Sclerenchyma are all supporting tissues in plants, but meristem, guys, is not a supporting tissue in plants, and that's the answer to this question. So let's go ahead and consider the next question, guys. That's question number 4 here. It says, the part of the young root that pushes its way through the soil is the A. Root cap, B. Lateral root, C. Root hair, D. Tap roots. So guys, the answer to this question is option A here, and that's the root cap. So that's it for that question. Let's go ahead and consider the next question. That's question number 5 here. It says, the following are the function of supporting tissues in plants except A. Secretory, B. Flexibility, C. Rigidity, D. Strengthening. So guys, the answer to this question is option A, and that's secretory. The supporting tissues in plants actually carries out all the functions listed here apart from secretory function. So that's it for that question. Let's go ahead and consider the next question, and that's question number 6 here. So we have a diagram here, and the instruction says, the diagram below is an illustration of a structure in the skeletal system of humans. Study it and answer the question. So let's look at the question here. It says, an individual was involved in a car accident and the illustrated structure was badly injured. Which of the following structures would most likely be affected? We have A. Clavicle, tongue and pelvis, B. Lumbar, eye and teeth, C. Ear, brain and hand joints, D. Eye, cerebellum and ear. So guys, the answer to this question is option D, and that's the eye, the cerebellum and the ear. So those are the parts that this skull will not protect so well, and as a result they will be badly injured if anything should happen relating to this part of the supporting tissue, that's the skull. So if you have an accident and your skull happens to be injured, now the most vulnerable parts will be the eye, the cerebellum and the ear. And that's it for that question. So let's go ahead and consider the next question. That's question number 7 here. It says, which of the following vertebra provides articulating surfaces for the ribs? We have A. Cervical, B. Sacral, C. Thoracic, D. Lumbar. So guys, the answer to this question is option C, and that's the thoracic vertebra. So the thoracic vertebra actually provide articulating surfaces for the ribs, and that's it for that question. So let's go ahead and consider the next question. That's question number 8 here. So it's coming here with a diagram, and the instruction says, the diagram below represents a section of the stem of a plant. Use it to answer the questions. So we have here Which of the labeled parts is made up of dead cells? So we have III and IV. We have IV and V. We have II and IV. Then we have II and III. So guys, the answer to this question is option D here, and that's II and III. So that's it for that question. Let's go ahead and consider the next question. That's question number 9 here. So the question says, support in young herbaceous plants is provided by A. Osmosis, B. Guttation, C. Translocation, D. Turgidity. So guys, the answer to this question is option D here, and that's turgidity. And that's the answer to this question here. So let's go ahead and consider the next and the last question, question number 10. So the question says, the inorganic compound in bone consists of A. Potassium, magnesium, and calcium, B. Sodium, phosphorus, and calcium, C. Magnesium, phosphorus, and calcium, D. Magnesium, sodium, and calcium. So guys, the answer to this question is option C here, and that's magnesium, phosphorus, and calcium. So that's it for that question. So guys, this is where we'll end this video for today. If you enjoyed this lesson, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you're not a subscriber. Also, if you have any specific question regarding this video, you can drop your question in the comment section below, and we'll ensure to give you a response. So guys, we also want to encourage you to join our YouTube channel community by hitting the join button below, and we'll see you right there. Thank you once again for watching this video.